Hi folks, another day, another unboxing, and here is the Huawei MateBook X Pro. Now you're going to say, I have a sense of deja vu here, Miriam. I thought you unboxed this already. Yes, I did. I unboxed it last year, the Huawei MateBook X Pro. And you're going to say, well, then what's different? This is the new one. Last year was the 2018 edition. This is the 2019 edition. What this means is this has got better specs. This is the version they launched at Mobile Congress last week. I've got one right here. So what that means is 8th gen core Intel processor, NVIDIA NX250 video, lots of RAM, lots of storage. In fact, the specs are on the back. Let me show you around the box real quick. Dolby Atmos, Intel, nothing on this side. The little tab that I cut already on this side. And then we've got some specs right here. So Core i7, MX250 NVIDIA GPU, 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive, and of course this is a 14-inch laptop, 13.9-inch screen. No FCC ID yet because this hasn't been released yet. This is a pre-release device for the media. This is, as you can see, not for sale. So consider yourself lucky. Nobody else is going to have this laptop for a little while, but I have got one right here. And I love my 2018 model. So the 2019, in fact, I've got the Core i5 from last year with the NVIDIA MX150, though this is gonna be a big upgrade, more RAM, more everything. So, ta-da-da-da! Look at how it presents you the laptop. You lift this and it lifts the rear of the laptop. See that? Nice. So that's the laptop, and I'm gonna put it to the side, so we're gonna open that later. Let's have a quick look at what's in the box real quick. So there is a little divider here with apparently the manual and a cable. Definitely a cable. That's the USB Type-C cable. That comes with the charger. It's a USB Type-C charger. Nice little Velcro package there. And then there's no manual because I think this hasn't been released yet. So there's no, it's probably still being finalized for the FCC ID and stuff. And then you've got a charger here, which is probably exactly the same as last year. Let's have a look. It's a little big, but you know, that's to be expected. Let's see, here are some specs. I can't read them. My eyesight isn't good enough. You guys can figure it out by pausing the video. I presume it's like some 65 or 80 watt or something charger. It's definitely a big one. USB Type-C, and that's fine. All right, so I think that's it for the box. There's nothing else under here. All right, so let's have a look at the laptop. Now, I have my old one here. I don't want to set up the new one because it takes time, but I'm going to show you the old one since I've been using it for a while. And they're identical physically, except for the specs, of course, the innards. So that's it right here. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's take it out of its packaging, shall we? Let's do this real quick. And there we go. So, not for sale. Notice that on the back? Not for sale. All right, well, there you go. So, let me put away the packaging. My old one is silver. This one is kind of a dark gray, so that's cool. It's a different color. Ta-da! And ta-da! Look at that. So yes, Huawei is blatantly copying Apple here. Massive trackpad, black keyboard. The keyboard on this is incredible. The trackpad is also phenomenal with precision drivers. And you've got this beautiful, almost bezel-less display. And a pop-up webcam. Pops out like this. Not the most flattering for your kind of chin thing, but it gives you privacy when you retract it. So again, physically, this is exactly the same as last year. It's just the innards have been upgraded and improved significantly. And it does support Huawei Share. There's an NFC radio right here that basically lets you tap your Huawei phone and transfer stuff directly to the laptop instantly if you have Huawei Share on your phone, and you have Huawei Share, of course, on this laptop. The power lock button has a built-in fingerprint reader. When you turn it on, as I just did, it actually does a cool thing where it remembers your fingerprint from boot up time. Like you don't have to wait for it to get into Windows to tap the fingerprint reader. If you turn it off from cold boot, just hold your fingerprint while you push the power button and it registers, and as soon as Windows needs authentication, it goes into Windows. So there you go. You can now see the screen and how bezel-less it is. It's so little bezel, it's kind of unbelievable. So it's a 13.9-inch screen, but as you can see with such small bezels, it makes it a really small laptop. This is barely wider than a MacBook Air. And so of course this is a setup screen. So this is where I'm going to switch really quickly to the other laptops, the one I've already set up, the old one. But I want you to look at some of the ports before I do. So the same ports as last year. On the left-hand side, you have a headphone jack, a charging port, and a Thunderbolt port. These are USB Type-C as well. And on the right-hand side here, you have a USB Type-A port, USB 3, which is great because every now and then you need to plug in some legacy stuff, and this laptop just supports it. And then you've got like some vents for cooling here, and in the back, of course, it does have a fan, but it's a very powerful laptop. So, you know, you don't want to sacrifice performance by not having fans. All right, so now you know what this is about. Let's get the other one. So this is the other one. This is my old one. As you can see, it's silver, not this dark gray color. Also, the difference is the Huawei logo with the feathers versus Huawei printed out like that. So that's one of the differences. But everything else about it is the same. And so let me just boot this one up real quick so you can have a look. So as you can see, my fingerprint reader is all I need to get into Windows. Here we are. And I've got the brightness low, so let me fix that. There it is, full brightness. So you can see what it looks like. And there you go. Beautiful screen, beautiful keyboard, beautiful trackpad. Everything about this is a great experience. Same weird pop-up camera. So now you can see it. As you can see, my version from last year has some slight different specs. It has a Core i5 with 8 gigs of RAM, and it doesn't have as much storage. 256 gigs of storage versus a 1 terabyte on the new one. So the new one they got me is a very nice, very respectable update, basically, is what it comes down to. So there you go. Look, last year, many of us journalists all agreed that the MateBook X Pro was the best bang for your buck if you wanted a laptop. If you're doing video editing, if you're a journalist, you want something light, thin, but still powerful to do, you know, all the work you need to do, photo editing, video editing, filing stories. It's really hard to beat this unless you're a Mac user. I'm a Mac user personally, so my main computer is a Mac. I actually use a 12-inch MacBook, which is very low power and a little underpowered, to be honest. But if I want to do some heavy-duty oomph, you know, heavy lifting, I would really consider getting this new MateBook X Pro, the 2019 edition, especially because it's really hard to go in terms of performance to get better. Now, I don't know what the pricing is on this exactly, but last year's 2018 model over there was very aggressively priced. The config you just saw was about something like $1,100. So I'm sure you can probably get this for less than $2,000, probably even for less than $1,700, which is really going to be an impressive number. Now I'm making up these numbers. I'm not 100% sure, but Huawei is very aggressive on pricing, and I think it's going to reflect in this device. So stay tuned for more about this. I'm going to talk about it on the podcast, obviously. I think if you're looking for a Windows 10 machine today that does everything well and you can afford it, this is hard to beat, really hard to beat. And for me, it resonates because it is, after all, very much look and feel very much like a MacBook. It has this really great keyboard with black keys. It has a massive trackpad that's super responsive. The touchscreen is a bonus. The little low bezel is a bonus. Awesome speakers on the side. Fingerprint reader and the power button is the only way to go. Honestly, Windows IO is a pain in the butt compared to having a single nice little fingerprint reader like that. So that's it, folks. The Huawei MateBook X Pro here on the Mobile Tech Podcast channel. Please subscribe, like this video, tell your friends, And remember, all of this is just a compliment to the Mobile Tech Podcast at mobiletechpodcast.com. You can go there. We're on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Overcast, TuneIn Radio. So it's 5 places you can find us easily, in addition to going to mobiletechpodcast.com. And I also want to thank our sponsor, ProXPN. ProXPN is a professional VPN for people like me who travel a lot and value their privacy and their security. If you want to use a VPN when you travel for security, privacy, for also maybe watching video content in a different geographical location, they are the ones to go with. You can get 50% off in the link below in the description. So if you want a good VPN at a really decent price, check them out, ProXPN. Thanks for sponsoring us, and stay tuned for more unboxing videos, folks. Thanks for watching. Cheers, everyone.